guess just starting out, like, tell me a bit about yourself. Where did you grow up? What tribe are you from?
Well, I'm Cherokee, from Oklahoma, and my family moved out west to Ashland, Oregon. So my mom had a brother that lived there. So that was the two native families that were in Ashland, Oregon.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I didn't grow up on a reservation, didn't really grow up with a lot of culture around us, so to speak, other than what we did as a family.
Yeah.
Came to the University of Washington at high school and would never leave, obviously. Question for me is that growing up on the Campbell River, my gosh,
Yeah.
you had to have been a fisherwoman of some sort.
I tried. I wasn't built for the weather, but my grandpa on my mom's side, he was a fisherman, and for as long as I can remember, he was just out all the time on the fishing boats. He'd bring me out there with him sometimes, but I would just sit in the captain's quarters and just help my uncle at the time just steer the boat. But yeah, I remember almost after every big trip that he went on, he'd come home with a bunch of fish, and my whole family would come over to his house, and we'd have to fillet it or whatever it is that you do with the fish, and then you have to can it, and you have to do all those things. It's like a core memory for me because it happened so often. It brought all my family together, which was really awesome.
Was there a ritual aspect to that as well?
I mean, my tribe at its core, hunters and gatherers, I always thought it was a really cool thing to be a part of and just have my whole family there.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I dreaded it when I was younger, I look back and those are some of my favorite memories.
But you had no problem eating it?
Yeah, no problem. I ate so much fish when I was younger. I went through a phase as a teenager where I did not even want to look at it at all. But I'm back to liking it now, so
good.
Yeah. How important do you think representation is of Indigenous athletes in sports now and even back then?
I was fortunate enough my junior year to have Sports Illustrated be on the cover. I was featured on the cover of Boys Life magazine, which is a scouting magazine. And I always got tons of letters and magazines assigned from Native people throughout the United States. All kinds of people, but a lot of Native people. Mm-hmm. And so that was a lot of pride in that. Yeah. You found yourself as a singular role model, I guess, mm-hmm. even though we don't think of ourselves as that. Yeah. It's hard for us to go, hey, well, I'm a role model, but you are. And so we had to embrace that. And it was always nice to have that, and also to go to a local, like the Tulalip tribe, and visit with their kids at the Boys and Girls Center. And so, I embraced it quite a bit as I got into my college years. How in the world did you go from the Campbell River area to the University of Washington? I mean,
yeah,
that's quite a journey.
Yeah, I think it all comes down to the people that I had around me, supporting me. Family is truly the biggest thing for me, and from the second I stepped here on campus, it felt like a family. From my coaches to my athletic trainers, nutritionists, our strength coaches, literally everyone was just so dialed in on each other and helping each other be the best possible version of themselves that you could be, that it really was kind of a no-brainer to me. I wanted to be in somewhere where I felt supported from all aspects, on the court, off the court. Someone who valued me as a person, not just an athlete, and the cultures I come from, and those who want to raise me up to kind of share my voice on those topics. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was the way that this place just supports you as a person and also as an athlete.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good all, man. That's a good job.